If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC25, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC25 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 6% using promo code Inception at checkout. Hey guys, new video today for the evolutions. Guys, thanks for all the birthday wishes, man. I appreciate it from yesterday for the Mbappe video. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. We have Ekitike today. Honestly, man, with SBC player reviews, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess we can review it. I don't know. For me personally, I feel like they can at least give a 5-star something. You know what I'm saying? 4-star, 4-star is just kind of cringe. Like, I feel like the card could be nice. I'm not gonna say that it's not. It's like, oh yeah, but we made his Thunderstruck 4-star, 3-star. You know what I mean? Like, they do a 5-star weak foot would be nice. The game is so meta now, guys. It's like, you know, we'll see what the vibes are. But with the evolution video, we are gonna do, because it is a paid one, and usually with these ones, people are curious about, I guess, like, what might make sense, you know, because obviously with these ones, sometimes they give them just base stats improvements in certain areas, but the play styles are very important. So we're going to check out a few things here and there. So this is one of those evolutions where you can't blame them for giving a trickster, because it is about the Brazilian players and about the flair. So it's understandable, right? It's understandable. Tiki Taka, however, very good play style, right? Especially after the patch. Any sort of passing play style added to the cards, it definitely adds a lot to it, right? So yeah, we're gonna check out some of the trending cards. I see Neymar trending, so I'm guessing he's the top one for this one. He is. So with this card, Trickster Plus is obviously not added on him because he didn't have that, or he already had that before, right? So the improvement there is irrelevant. The things that are relevant is going to be in stat improvements, as well as the Tiki Taka Plus, right? So for some people, you know, they could go down this route because they just want like a cheaper alternative to Neymar with a nice little improvement. With this card, it's always the same typical thing where it's like, okay, you know, I get Neymar, give him a Hunter chemistry style, then you basically go from there. What's interesting about this card is that I feel like at this point in the game, where we are currently at, if I were to use this card in a squad, it would mainly be for the actual cam position as that shadow striker, because I think that in the side positions, you know, he still has inside forward plus by itself, but nothing in the left mid area, even though he has that position change, just no roles there, right? But I feel like a Tiki Taka, incisive pass, first touch, you know, so there are certain things here and there in the cam position could do a pretty decent job. But again, you know, up to you if you want to spend the amount of money for a Neymar card, right? We have Matheus Cunha next. So this card by default already had Finesse Drop Plus. So you are only giving him the Tiki Taka Plus, but you're also giving him the first touch to work with. To be honest with you guys, with Matheus Cunha, I haven't really seen this card used in people's teams too often. Even if he does have evolutions that look like could be decent, I just haven't really seen him personally. But to be honest, doesn't really look that bad. From what I'm seeing here so far, he's 5-star, 4-star. Cam position, he actually has some decent roles. Striker, it would probably have to be on an actual poacher. Maybe if they gave him like an advanced forward plus, it would definitely add a lot to the card, but obviously he doesn't really have any of those things. No shooting stuff either. So with Tiki Taka being added in the finesse shot, False 9's not horrible for general link-up play, but there's players that play the advanced forward role that play the False 9 role better, because advanced forward is a combination of attacking AI runs and build-up play, right? So it's usually better to use that for the general link-up play, because when it's like only False 9, it makes him a little bit more linear, right? But in his case, it's not horrible because he does have the Finesse Shot Plus. So your False 9 would just kind of put him in positions to either do really good passes to people or to kind of be outside the 18-yard box and pop in some finesse shots. So yeah, I mean, you could definitely go down this route as well. Again, I'm not really sure exactly who would be going down this route for these cards in general, but everyone's different, right? David Neres. had a Trickster Plus before, so this one is added with the Tiki Taka Plus as well. This one's not bad, actually. This one's actually pretty solid, to be honest. What's the roles? Left mid wide playmaker. Okay, so roles wise, guys, it's interesting. It's interesting because he at least has one plus. I will say plus nowadays, pretty big deal, but he does have at least one plus. And by the looks of it, oh, he was already a 5-star before. Wow. Interesting. So you give him the Tiki Taka Plus in the first touch. Ooh, first touch to work with a dribbling too, eh? The dribbling's in a nice area. And I feel like in game, maybe his body type allows him to dribble well. Hard to say because I never really tried out that David Neres card. But, I mean, this card does not look poorly formatted on a Hunter. Dribbling's in the 90s for all the important areas. Reactions is important too. I'm not going to say this, it's not important, but from the selections, 4-star, 4-star, or 5-star, 5-star capabilities, you still have like the option of playing him on the right-hand side if you want to, right? Finesse shot is a basic, but he has a 5-star weak foot while being left-footed. So you have that variable to work with in that area. So yeah, not a bad card, honestly. 88 stamina. I would say like generally good stat improvements. Yeah, because he gets +6 for passing, physicality, shooting. I think those are like pretty nice, significant improvements. So yeah, this would be one of the better options, to be honest, especially if you're building like a Serie A team of any sorts. But again, already has a Trickster Plus, so that could be wasted for some people, right? This is the new card, I think, right? Yes. He gets the Tiki Taka, but he already has the Quick Step. But gets way more rolls. Flare, first touch, Tiki Taka. Or playstyle, excuse me. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't really necessarily go down this route. The physical boost is nice, though. The physical boost is nice. With this one, what do you give him like a shadow, probably? Yeah, maybe a shadow. He's not a lengthy by any means, right? No. Maybe, but the strength is a little bit low. That's the new card, though. Rodrigo, which Rodrigo is this one? Ah, okay, so you can actually do some major improvements to him. But 89 dribbling, that's going to be on the lower side, no? Yeah, figured. The thing is that that's how they would do it, right? Because I think with a card like this, if I were to genuinely use him, to be honest with you, it would have to be on an engine. 100%. Ball control still at an 88, but he at least has 92 finishing, right? So if I gave him an engine, they always format these cards like at certain time periods just below what it actually should be. I'm telling you, they're cringe, man. This year, they're super cringe. It's so obvious, man. But first touch, flare, technical, dead ball, finesse shot, trickster, Tiki Taka. Still has inside forward and advanced forward. So yeah, usability is there, but giving him an engine is a little bit weird. But the playstyle plus is at least you are adding both of them to the card as like a new thing, right? Oh, I was about to say, I forget, because this is the SBC card. I was like, oh, you're actually giving it to him. Yeah. Sorry. Moving on. So yeah, Raphinha, one of the cards gets the Trickster Plus. Base card stats are improved on him. I don't know, man. I feel like when a player already has like one playstyle plus, it's like you have to wait for them to get a card that gets 2 playstyle pluses because you don't want to waste one of them. But at the same time, I don't know, I guess it depends on the card too, right? Because with Raphinha, you turn him into a 5-star, 4-star player. So it's like you can do skill moves now with this card, right? Right wing, right mid, right wing, left wing. I mean, he still has left wing inside forward, so that would still be pretty nice. Pace is not in a horrible area because he does have quick step in the rapid. So if you were to give him a finisher, which is probably what you would still give him right now, I would say, or even like a hawk and you work with a base dribbling, but it just depends if people want to work with a base dribbling. But in the side positions, it's not as bad, right? Ramirez, I've never really seen Ramirez that much in this game, but it's funny, I haven't seen him that much. He looks like a card that could do really well in game. It's interesting. 5-star, 4-star upgrade. What roles does he have? CDM holding ++. Yeah, I feel like he'd be nice on that. The thing is, is that tiki-taka. Tiki-taka is not a bad thing to actually add to him, to be honest with you. Press proven, intercept plus would be like the main defensive thing, but like general build-up play would actually be nice. He even has like good dribbling too as a midfielder. That's not a bad upgrade, actually. This looks pretty cool. And then he turns into a 5-star, 4-star. Yeah, he does. So you can do like skill moves and stuff with him. Do you often do skill moves with the CDMs and stuff? No, I don't even. I don't know if I would ever do it. Oh, well, maybe. You never know. If you actually have them in the team, you might actually do it. To be fair, you might actually do it. I guess it depends too, right? Gabriel Jesus, quick step already, right? So quick step already, but you give him tiki-taka. See, here's the thing, right? Weird thing to say, but like it has to be mentioned. I would actually not mind doing it on this because Trickster Plus is not really that big of a play style. The Trickster base for the fake shots, sure, right? But if a card like this gets an improvement on a hunter and he's 5-star, 4-star, unfortunately he doesn't have advanced forward plus, but he does have 90s for dribbling. He does have 5-star skills. He still at least has the role. And if you like using poacher, he does have the double version of that. And then a quick step and tiki-taka honestly would still be very helpful. It would be really cool if this card had like a cam position change. Like it'd be sick to use him as like a right attacking mid in a 4-2-3-1. Like they don't do enough cam position changes for cards. Oh, I say that, and then Neres has one. What's Neres' role for cam? None. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. You know, it's cool to have roles, but you gotta start adding them more to cards, man. You really do. Is this from the SBC? Oh, I was about to say. 5-star, 4-star on him. Left wing. 89 dribbling. I mean, yeah. I mean, you could. Left mid wingers, if you want to play like a 3-back, you want to keep him out wide. And you give him a shadow. But I think most people would probably give him a shadow and then use him as a center mid as a box-to-box. But then the defense is not really that high. He doesn't have defensive play styles. Oh, this one actually gets the full upgrades. You see? Old inform card that was hugely meta. Hugely meta for like a very long time. Look, lowest buy now still 159k. You want to know why? Because of the left mid position change. Like in the beginning of the game, you didn't care if they had the role or not. You care more now, but it depends on the cards. Like some cards, they just perform well in the game, even without the role, you know? But it definitely makes a big difference when they do have it, for sure. But this card, yeah, it's a little bit more interesting, right? Because with the evolution version, you get the improvements. You get both of the playstyle pluses if you actually really want that trickster. And he does have the left mid position change. So even though he has no roles, he does have the left mid position change, right? That kind of adds to it too. Savinho, which is one of the trending cards. From the inform, he gets both of the things, turns into a 5-star, 4-star. Gets all the play styles as well. Flare, first touch, tiki-taka, trickster. I mean, dribbling wise, he should be pretty cool to use in game, but like, this card is weird. He's formatted for a marksman, I would say. Low composure. A higher shooting at a 96 for finishing, and then you give him some physical stats. But then he's right-footed. He's left-footed on the left-hand side, and he actually does get some plus rolls. Not plus, but he does get plus rolls. So, I mean, being left-footed is nice on the left-hand side. It is nice. Yeah, I mean, you can't really go wrong with that, to be honest. Malcolm from the inform. Long ball pass. This guy got long ball pass, bro. 89 dribbling. Yeah, but he looks like he's formatted for a hunter, even still. Yeah, formatted for a hunter, needs a marksman, though. You know what I mean? Formatted for a hunter, needs a marksman, and the pace is a little bit on the lower side. Matheus Cunha, Gabriel Martinelli, 5-star, 4-star, right wing. Right wing with what? Inside forward, at least for a +1. Honestly, the dribbling, I mean, you could improve the dribbling still, I would say. You could give him a hawk and then just work with the dribbling as it is, too. But this one does get more playstyles. Skill moves, weak foot improvement, tiki-taka trickster. I think someone said her name is Geyse. Geyse? I don't know what this card's like in game, but I feel like she probably has like some crazy evolution from some Man United fans team or something, you know? First touch, tiki-taka trickster overall, +3s. Evolutions 3, +6 for passing, shooting +3, +1 for dribbling. I mean, not the craziest of evolutions. Could there potentially be some chain ones? Maybe. If you've been improving cards as you've been going. Yeah, absolutely. Imagine giving tiki-taka and a trickster to Bremer. How funny would that be? If you came up against that in somebody's team and they just started doing trickster stuff against you in the defensive positions, uninstall, bro. At that point, like someone who unlocks a card like that, they are straight trolling, brother. Because giving that to these types of cards would be hilarious, to be honest. There was a card here too, like Lucas Piazon. Plays for AVS football, I think. They used to be called, I think it might be Desportivo Alves. I think that's the team that financially it was a team in Portugal that wasn't financially stable, and then they changed it to AVS or something. It was something like that. See what his card looks like though. Yeah, I mean, the big thing is the 5-star, 5-star, but I mean, they're still like poorly formatted though, because it's like finisher, but then I have low ace. I guess if you use them as a playmaker, ++, and then you don't care about the pace, which to be fair in this game it's still pretty relevant. But if you don't care about the pace, you could use them as a cam. A lot of passing play styles, first touch, relentless, right? I like the way that Ramirez looks, man, because Ramirez already having intercept and then you giving him tiki-taka, I like that. That's pretty nice. I also think that obviously base card stats being improved in some areas definitely adds a lot to the card. Like the dribbling boost is quite massive. The shooting is really nice too, but the shooting is not super relevant. I mean, I guess if you're going for like long range Trivelas, if he's on that stay back flex, because you would mostly use him as a holding ++ if he gets into that sort of position, right? Because on a shadow he does not look poorly formatted, especially with that intercept plus next to somebody else who probably does like a better job, not better job, but like a good job in that area. I feel like the balance would not be bad, right? But yeah, Neymar, Roberto, Lucas Piazon. Guy has a Joling. Trick my way out of center mid. Tiki-taka with trickster with Jolington. Yeah, so this guy has Neres, Gabriel Martinelli, and Neymar. Paulo Aziz, Trivela. Well, Trivela is kind of useless for a left back. Like the stats look nice, but the playstyle's like it just kind of feels wasteful. Like tiki-taka, no matter what, any position, it's nice. I don't care, bro. Like I definitely wouldn't go for it in the center back position, but tiki-taka just to be able to pass the ball normally, like I feel like is a really big deal. So a shadow on him would be really, really cool for sure. 100%. But the Trivela, I mean, the Trivela, I mean, it depends. I guess if he has like different roles in this card, maybe. Oh, that Talishka card got the upgrade too? That's the flashback one from the SBC, no? Yeah, not against this. Not against this. It's like I gotta give him a hunter, dribbling. I mean, dribbling for him is different. It doesn't feel the same as it does in some other cards, but at the same time, I think people want people that feel a little bit more responsive as well. So I guess it depends on the person, but the improvements are really nice. You can't really go wrong with that. Like evolutions wise, you know, not giving him a trickster is not really a downfall, right? Because He has some pretty good stuff. We check that one out. João Gomes with Ping's Pass and Tiki Taka. See, for CDM, like, if the card looks nice as a center mid, but like doesn't really have too many defensive things except for Bruiser. Bruiser is still very nice. I like David Neres. David Neres just looks good though. I think that as an improvement is definitely pretty solid. Obviously, again, with the Trickster Plus, you don't give that to him, but the evolutions giving him really good stat improvements as a 5-star, it definitely adds to it for sure. But yeah, one of those things I would say. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video today. Not really too much to talk about. Like, there's a few cards here and there that look interesting, but nothing like super crazy, I would say. No, nothing super crazy. It also depends on what Brazilians you have been improving over the course of time. That could end up being really nice cards too, right? So it all depends. But for now, thank you guys for watching the video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.